Nothing is more vexing than being a backup in a relationship. Nobody enjoys being given false optimism while your partner keeps his options open. I mean, it's fine to talk to 5 Tinder matches at the same time, but not when there's a commitment involved. Also, our gentlemen make things a little more difficult by being generally secretive about their emotions. I mean, just tell me, buddy, if you're truly into it or if you're putting me on hold. So, keep an eye on him to see if he's being honest about his feelings or if he's just passing the time. We are here to stop you from squandering both your time and your emotions. Aries is the most well-liked sign. He's the man that is constantly surrounded by his pals. It's difficult to get exclusive with him because he has so many plans to meet people. Normally, he would notify you if he is unable or has other commitments. So, at the very least, he's not putting you on hold. But be wary if he used to reveal who he hangs out with and now doesn't. It's fine if you're not his dance partner at every club he visits. But the fact that we don't even know where he is really disturbing. It's possible that you're in the dark. Taurus is the sign of the excuse maker. He takes a clear approach. He's not being shady, and he's keeping his infant near. That's our Taurus. He believes in keeping things simple by simply telling the truth. Who wants to complicate things when you can simply be open? But, hey, he's human, too. There will be occasions when what you hear from him is not the absolute truth. His "I'm superior than the rest" mentality will dissolve into thin air. So, be on the lookout if you suddenly start getting lengthy explanations and strange excuses. It may be your Taurus man spilling his own tea. Gemini is known as the social butterfly. Have you seen Instagram's close friends tab? Did you see your man using it without including you? If you answered yes, we have some bad news for you. Gemini men are natural socializers. They adore informing the world about everything that is going on in their lives. You'll notice that their social media feeds are constantly buzzing with notifications. So, certainly, they're popular, but what if they're only sharing with you? Keep your eyes peeled. I mean, he might legitimately be attempting to keep his personal life quiet at times, but that's not usually the case with a Gemini. So, if your guy is doing this, that hustler is working hard. It's time to update your relationship status to available. Cancer is known as the cautious guy. Warning, his description will sound like a nightmare. A Cancerian makes a heartfelt commitment. When he does, he will declare to the world that you are his everything. You'll meet his family, friends, and possibly even coworkers. He'll never make you feel like a passing affair. However, if you do not receive any of this special treatment, you may not be that special to him. I know it sounds harsh, but that's the way it is. A Cancerian man will never give up his exclusive spot to anyone. Instead than leaving many individuals hanging, he'll keep everyone on the same page, i.e., just buddies. He still seems like a nice guy to me. He doesn't, does he? Leo is the sign of the planner. This individual is fascinated with routines and will follow them religiously as if his life depended on it. You'll notice him having an easy to understand but detailed strategy for the day. He is constantly on the move. He may be in his gym class 1 minute and then chugging alcohol with his friends the next. No, he isn't unpredictable. In fact, this is how he had planned his day. But, just when you believed your relationship status would change to in a relationship, he started making last-minute changes. Usually, such cancellations are not the consequence of his mood swings. They could be about him preparing other future dates. So, if he's making plans with other people, don't go all out believing you have his heart. Virgo is the easygoing sign. He liked the idea of open relationships. He doesn't mind seeing 5 persons at once as long as he can figure out who the one is. On the bright side, he'll be forthright about it. He'll do his best to keep you and anyone else he's thinking about in the loop. However, if he isn't keeping you updated, this could be a dangerous sign. If he is unwilling to offer you the commitment you seek and cannot provide a sufficient rationale, you should reconsider. He prefers to keep his options open and can quickly become confused between 2 equally good options. You and the other date may be fighting an imaginary battle in his imagination. Yes, that's the alternative he sees as your rival. Libra has a variety of personalities. He wishes to please everyone. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. He must, however, wear numerous masks to accomplish this. Isn't that more like a Gemini's description? That's what happens when a Libra messes around behind your back. You'll notice him acting differently depending on who he's with. You can even get the impression that you're dealing with numerous personalities. It usually happens when his attention is split between too many possibilities. This conduct makes it tough for him to act consistently in the same manner. He'll appear dull one moment, then joyful the next. Consider him to be a frozen laptop with too many programs running. I mean, you won't see him heat up and short circuit. However, with conduct like this, it's best to prepare your heart for an upgrade. Scorpio is not a shy person. We gave Scorpio that name to dispel a myth. Yes, they are not bashful or reserved in the least. In fact, if you know him on a personal level, he will make certain that you get to know him on an ultra-personal level as well. If you get what I'm saying. Did he go from telling you everything under the sun to being secretive and evasive all of a sudden? If that's the case, you're not the only one in his head. Even though we all have secrets, not all zodiac signs are particularly adept at keeping them hidden. If you want to know which signs are more likely to spill the beans, watch our video, which zodiac signs can keep a secret and which cannot. I'm moving on to the next one. Sagittarius is known as the king of subtlety. Are you often reminded that you and your partner are only dating, casually? If that's the case, your guy might be dropping some hints. He is acting in your best interests. He's making sure you're on the same page and aren't picking up on one-sided feelings. With this behavior, he may appear to be commitment phobic. Take a time to consider it from his perspective. If you don't think he's serious about you, it's best to keep your distance. Nothing good can come from waiting for someone. Capricorn is known as the long runner. Capricorns are usually serious when it comes to courting and love commitment. They may not date for years, but when they do, it is to settle down. Such a man will not be afraid to move at a faster pace. His behaviors will tell you how serious he is about you. He will never let you down, and you will always be his top concern. Whether it's a short meal or a nice dinner, he'll be there early and excited to see you. If this dreamland does not sound like your reality as a Capricorn, you should be concerned. If he isn't wasting his free time with you, perhaps it's time for you to quit wasting yours. Aquarius, the one who isn't there. If you continuously question an Aquarius for reasons for his conduct, he will become defensive in less than a second. He enjoys his personal space and his time spent with technology. You may see that he is available on all social media platforms but is not available to you. An Aquarius man who is seeing someone behind your back will vanish for hours with no explanation. So, why is he still here if he doesn't have the time or the explanations? You are superior to that. Pisces, the lover of PDA. When your love is genuine, flaunt it. If he's a Pisces, that's his motto. Romance is very important to him, and he does not believe in disguising his feelings for someone. It makes no difference how long you have been seeing each other. You'll notice his attempts. If what I'm saying sounds strange to you in relation to your boyfriend, it's because you don't have a special space in your heart for him. Remember that intimacy is a powerful motivator for him. So, if you're watching movies and he doesn't like snuggling up, you should locate a replacement for this cuddling pillow. What are your thoughts on the zodiac determining one's commitment? Do you believe that a good zodiac match can guarantee compatibility? Let us know what you think in the comments area below.